So, without further ado, let's start the show! Hey everyone, I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com, a personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And we are back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Nintendo Switch. We are continuing our Golden Deer campaign. Oh man, Raphael looking ripped right there. Looking real good in that warrior outfit. And Awesome the Cool, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know this time is probably a lot more convenient for you than when I normally stream, but glad to have you here nonetheless. Oh, geez, I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's go switch to the gameplay and get this campaign going. So we wanted to continue... Yeah, I'm getting a little mixed up here because I've got a bunch of files going. I beat the game with the Crimson Flower route. Normal classic. I've got the Blue Lions one, which I'm playing personally off stream, and then I started a new game plus off stream as well, but I'm not very far in that one at all. So yeah, Awesome the Cool, how you been? I know you're, I think, nearing the end of summer. Oh geez, wrong file. Oh man, we are off to a rough start. Golden Deer. Yeah, let me know how you been. I'm off of work today because I booked it off. It's Fan Expo today, which is the third largest sort of pop culture convention in North America. So the only things bigger are Comic-Con in San Diego and Comic-Con New York, and then Fan Expo here in Canada. So it'll be over 100,000 people will be in attendance. This is going to be my 10th show. It's really exciting. I've always loved going to this particular con because they've got video game stuff. Like, I'm going to be playing, if all goes according to plan, fingers crossed, I will be playing Link's Awakening and Luigi's Mansion, like the new ones, today. Awesome the Cool, you say, I'm starting school again, but it's not gonna be very difficult this year. Okay, that's an interesting take on your upcoming school year. Why is it going to be easier than normal? Oh, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Guys, it's Claude's birthday. And you know what that means, right? Of course we gotta host a tea party. Oh, swoon. Just all the hearts for Claude. Side note, I should make this announcement here. I kind of wanted to... We'll talk about it on stream. I think I'll make a formal announcement when I get all three of them. And Awesome the Cool says, because all that's left to do is to pass the easy stuff, which is math for me. Oh man, you're a rock star if math is your easy one. I was an honor student throughout school, but in high school, like, my English grades went up and my math and science went down. By the end, I was barely passing calculus, and chemistry were my two worst classes easily. Alright, so we're going to do this tea thing, and then I have a quick announcement. Alright, so we're going to give... I think I got to give him the sweet apple. Look at that face.
Sorry.
Such a sweet
Did
man.
I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
Oh, I knew you would for me, Claude.
Thanks.
Alright, Claude, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, so if you've never played this game, we're having a conversation with Claude. We're trying to build our relationship with Claude and get him to like us back. So here we go. What are we gonna talk about? I'm counting on you. Favorite sweets, perfect recipes. I think he would. I think he would want to know that we need him.
Of course.
Yeah, great. All right. What else do you want to talk about, Claude?
Right.
Equipment upkeep, the view from the bridge, Fodlan's future. I see him being kind of a romantic with the view. Like, it's a pretty view, right? Oh no! Oh no! He didn't like that at all. Oh no. Mighty weapons, fashion, monastery mysteries. I think he likes weapons. Okay. 2 out of 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. It was a nice tea time. You can get like an excellent, you get a perfect, and some stuff happens.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Oh, we will do this. This is really not what I expected in this game. But we built our relationship stat. We're actually about to get to a mission, so we're gonna get to all the fighting now. And that T said, like, oh, you have allies who can take intermediate exams. Take a look at the certifications to review which they can take. And we got 1 intermediate seal. Alright, so we have to... Speaking of school, of course, the premise of this game is I am a teacher teaching these students, and some of them are ready for their exams. And so let's go see who is ready to... Like, all these characters with the circle can take their exams, but I want them to master their current class first. So no one here is going to take it today. That's fine. Let's make sure our weapon situation is alright. So, Iron Swords, training... That's fine. Actually, I probably don't need a Steel Lance. He's got the axe. Ooh, I'm gonna need a new Iron Bow. Okay. Let's buy an Iron Bow for him. You've got a Javelin. You probably need an Iron Lance. Are there any more Iron Lances? What? Okay. There we go. So Awesome the Cool. If you think math is your easiest course, what would you say is your hardest course? Rusted Lance Iron. Well, let's get you a proper... Let's get you a big boy axe here. Get you a steel axe. And I want you to attack with range, so we'll get you a hand axe as well. Ignatz, steel bow, iron bow, that's fine. Training axe, training bow. Lysithea, you could... Oh, you primarily do magic stuff, so that's fine. Marianne, that's fine. Hilda... Oh, you're gonna need a vulnerary in a sec. You're okay. Oh, you can sell. Sylvain, let's go sell that, get that G-Note, because, yeah, we're running a little low on money here. And we should go to the item shop. Gosh, I have, like, no shields for anybody. This is not great. Okay, let's manage this inventory here. Well, the Norwegian equivalent of English class as well, Norwegian. Okay. And so you'd say that that's your weaker course? I think for me, what turned the corner for me with regards to, like, language classes was that when... Like, I didn't like writing stuff like book reports and... Yeah, read the book, write what you think about the book. That wasn't that interesting to me. It was... Oh, store it. In grade 11, yeah, I only passed my grammar... Pass for my grammar and structure. Ah, okay. For me, language class opened up when it wasn't just write a book report. It was definitely when I went to, like, yeah, in high school we had these essay assignments and you could write about whatever you wanted. And I just wrote, like, just personal stuff from my life, and some stuff came out of me that was just, like, deeply personal, and I never really found an outlet for that. Like, I just bottled it up inside. And being able to talk through some of the things I was feeling and just, like, write it out. It didn't even matter that the teacher was looking at it. It was just the fact that I could write it down and get it out of my head. Just made me feel so good. And that's where I really took an interest in writing. And yeah, it became more of an opportunity of self-expression than just like, review this book that you probably didn't like. Oh, what was I trying to do here? Oh, I was trying to sell this. Sorry, this is not the interesting part of Fire Emblem. Hold on. We want to go to the marketplace. We want to sell this rusted lance because I don't need it. And we should get you a shield, bro. Item shop, buy. Yeah, Raphael definitely needs a shield. We'll get you an iron shield. Although that's like almost all my money now. That's not good. Okay, so one guy has a shield. Great. Oh yeah, the books I didn't like were the worst for me. Oh yeah, when you have a school assignment and you have to slog through a book that you're just not into. Ugh, not fun at all. Let me see what the permanently dexterity by 2, luck by 4, HP by 1. Okay, so who's got the lowest health right now? Leonie? Oh, Leonie's definitely got to step it up. She's only level 6? Jeez. Okay. Let's trade that with Iron Sword Plus. She doesn't need that right now. Yes? Actually, yeah, we'll trade this, store that, and then we'll take the Iron Sword back. I couldn't keep up with the info, I was only good at grammar. Okay. So here's another question for you, like, book-wise. Are there any books that you remember enjoying? For me, it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, to be honest. I don't know if you have that in Norwegian, but yeah, it's a children's story about, I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but if you are, let me know. It's a story that I enjoy a great deal. Oh, okay, hold on. I need that. Yeah, let me get some bling here. Get that golden deer bracelet. Yep. Otherwise, I think we're okay going into this next mission. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we got some supports. Okay, we got to do this. I know everyone. I want to show you the mission, the fighting, but this is important stuff. We got to see these relationships develop. 1984 by George Orwell. I am still reading it slowly over a year. I'm close to the end and it's getting really good. Great! I have not read that book personally. I've heard a lot about it, and apparently it's still very much relevant, if not more relevant today than ever. Alright. Our guys gotta talk to each other. Build their relationships.
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
So this is important because these moments strengthen their relationships, which means they fight better together on the battlefield.
You want me to pick one? I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color.
Man, you're such a dork.
In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
So thoughtful.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well...
What? Does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
He probably doesn't want to work with him. Oh, man.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
Also, Lawrence has a terrible haircut. Sorry, but I want to punch Lawrence. No, that's fair. That's fair. You're supposed to not always feel good about these characters. Some of them you're really not going to like. And Lawrence is kind of bottom tier for me right now. Oh, here we go. Marianne. She's supposed to be super shy.
Is that everything?
Yes, that's the last of them. Thank you, Marianne. Just when I thought all the laundry was dry, the wind got stronger, and by the time I realized what was happening, there were clothes dancing across the sky.
That must have been frustrating to watch.
I didn't imagine they would float all the way to the stables. Thanks again for helping me pick them up.
It was no trouble. They landed right at my feet.
Well, now I can hang it all back up before sunset. Everything should be dry by the day's end. All right, I should get to...
Are you all right?
Uh-huh. The hamper's just a little heavier than it looks. Do you think you could give me a hand? Whew, we got here just in time. Thanks for the help hanging everything up.
It was nothing.
Huh.
This is awkward.
What is it?
I'm sorry. I know I'm not much fun to be around.
Oh, Marianne.
I'm not very good at small talk either.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's all right. After all, just look over there.
what?
Huh? Oh, the flowers are lovely.
They were mere buds until just the other day. Now look at those gorgeous blooms.
How wonderful.
If we'd been chatting away, we might never have noticed them. Sure, the laundry was an ordeal, but at least there was a silver lining.
Ignatz and Marianne have attained support level C. Alright, we got a couple more conversations. So we got Marianne and Hilda.
Why do I have to clean the library? It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have you know. Who wants to sort books anyway? They're so bulky and heavy, it takes forever to lug them around.
Hilda is notoriously lazy. Oh.
No, I don't mind it.
Sorry, the last message was, right, Marianne? You agree with me, right?
No.
Here.
Right, Marianne? You agree with me, right? Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at it.
God damn. Shots fired.
Well,
In that case, it's all yours. I'd only slow you down if I'm being honest. As I always say, if you want something done right, let someone else do it themselves. Right. I'm off to run some errands. I'll leave all this in your capable
Jerk.
hands.
Everyone picking on Marianne like that.
Hey, Marianne, are you? Whoa, what happened? This place looks even worse than before. I didn't realize that was possible.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting.
Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how it's done. First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here. Books on swordsmanship here. Once you've done that, you just put the books back in their sections, like so.
Wow, Hilda, that was incredible.
Yeah, what kind praise. Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own,
Sorry. The least I can do is help you put them back on the shelf.
Definitely learning a lot about Marianne here. And we got a couple more. Raphael and Lysithea. Raphael the big brute.
This theory just isn't coming together. The thought behind it is sound enough, but...
Hey, Lysithea. Your forehead's all wrinkled. You look tense. Is something wrong? You know you can tell your big bro you know you can tell me anything, right?
Raphael, while I appreciate your offer, I'm not so sure you'll be much help here.
What's the point of these interactions? So, on the menu, you can see what the ranking of their relationship, and the closer their relationship, the bigger bonuses they get when they fight beside each other on the battlefield.
What is that?
So there's a mechanical reason you want to do this, but also relationship-wise,
In that case,
your characters get closer and closer, and in particular, your main character can actually marry a character that they S rank with at the end,
Is there something else I can
and
help you
other
with?
stuff.
I'm really
But maybe
good at
we'll
other
talk.
things,
Maybe you
but
should have that
trading-
conversation with your parents.
I have absolutely zero interest in such things.
I have an idea. Do you want to get real good at playing tag? I can teach you. There's a trick to it that most people don't know. Like to not get tagged and stuff. Let me show you. It's too sunny to spend all day inside studying. Come on, Big Bro's gonna take you outside.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone
So
else.
Lysithea's deal is she's the youngest student at the school, and she does not like being treated like the youngest student at the school.
What nerve you have too calling yourself Big Bro? Like like I'm your little sister or some nonsense. Just cut the act.
Did I really say that out loud?
Anyway, my grades are miles better than yours. If you want to play the part of Big
Damn.
Brother, you'd probably benefit from studying way, way more.
Like I said, I'm really good at other things. Just not classroom learning.
I can't stand all the excuses. Clearly, you're the little kid here. You got all that? Now don't bother me again. Understood? Bye.
Damn.
She must be going through a rebellious phase.
Okay, I think there's one more conversation left. I promise. Yeah. So as you can see, here's the menu, where you can see what the relationships are like. So a lot of mine are just we're just starting to like get to know each other. But if I were to pick myself here, Jeddah, as you can see, some of them now have an S rank. So these are the people that I can get really close to. So Claude, Lawrence, Raphael, Ignatz, Sylvain, Ferdinand, Linhart, Caspar. These are from the other houses. Dorothea, that's one of the few same-sex ones. Mercedes, as the game says. Hanneman, Alois, Cyril, and Rhea. Ooh. Alright, last conversation, and then we will actually fight. So yeah, awesome, cool. What have you been playing lately?
Thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. I'll have to repay you sometime.
Oh, I have to make an announcement thing after.
Lysithia? What are you doing there? Don't tell me you were listening just now and judging me getting other people to do my work for me. I've got better things to do. Although, I do wonder why everyone is always so eager to help you. I only ask for help if
I
they
see your
offer.
message, awesome, cool.
I don't ever pressure people. So I've noticed. That's what strikes me as odd. I suppose they're just so taken with me, they want to help me out. I see. That would explain it. Oh dear, I was expecting you to argue, not to agree with me right away. There's no reason to deny what's clearly true. Everything about your outward appearance is immaculate and well thought out. Even your fingernails are always well kept and painted. No doubt your toenails are the same. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or accusing me of something. And you smell delightful, like candy. Or wait, am I catching a hint of floral? I'm so glad you noticed. It's oil extracted from a flower that only blooms at night. Floral oils, huh? I didn't think they had much use outside of homeopathy and house cleaning. I have some right here, actually. Here, I can give you a splash. There we go. I put it on your wrists, so you'll want to rub them together. Body heat is what activates the scent. Your wrists and your neck are relatively warm, so they're good spots to apply the fragrance. For a very subtle fragrance, you can also try putting it under your clothing. So, what do you think? It's lovely. Now I smell just like you, Hilda. Somehow, this makes me feel a little more mature. Thank you. So that's it. She just wants to feel more grown up. She's hard to read, that one. That smile, though. Who knew she could be so cute?
Sorry, just taking a quick... Oh, you guys can't see that anyway. Alright, so, quick announcement before we start actually fighting. I want to send a special shout out to Laura because she is the one that designed some new emotes. And so we've got finally got some channel emotes. I don't have the level 1, tier 1 one yet, which I know is the one that my current subscribers would have. But for the level 2, you can get access to the in third person, my mind just went emote, which is based on, also, I should run it for this guy, because D7U7D7E, thank you so much for the follow yesterday. Yeah, that mine went, we got that in emote form now. Also, thank you D7U7D7E for the follow yesterday on Boss Rush. We've got an emote for that now, and for the level 3 subscribers, we got the champ. That's me holding the championship belt, just like something like this. Yeah, buddy. So, if you're interested, get in those emotes. Those are level 2, level 3. I'm not gonna tell you what the level 1 is yet. Laura did that one first and then did the next 2 emotes, and she was like, oh, I need to go back and tweak the level 1. But I think it's gonna look great. And yeah, if you're interested, there they are. Otherwise, let's go back into it. Actually fight. Assault at the Rite of Rebirth. This month's
Thanks.
recruiting popularity. Catherine. Ingrid. Interesting.
The Rite of Rebirth is finally underway. Time to see if our hunch was right.
Ugh, I hope it's not. Then we wouldn't have to fight anyone.
We've all come to this conclusion together. I'm sure we've got it right.
Right or wrong, the clock is ticking. All we can do for now is stick to the plan.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's Rite of Rebirth is about to begin.
I know where we are
While
now.
we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
Wow.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
Sedith is way too overprotective. He reminds me of my brother.
Come on, Teach. I know a hidden spot where we can monitor the stairs that lead to the Holy Mausoleum. If there's anyone down there, they'll be trapped like the rats they are. We'll just have to take them down without getting bitten. Back to the subject at hand. What I found last night was a sealed coffin in the underground Holy Mausoleum. I did some research, and the only time you can easily get in and out of that place is during the Rite of Rebirth. And because of that alleged assassination plot, it has even thinner defenses than usual. It's all too clear.
Alright, let's get it. This month's gift... Lauren's got the most gifts? I wonder because he's tied to some of the early game
I am
ones.
ever so
Flame,
grateful.
Lysithea, Bernadetta, Dorothea. Yeah,
I am grateful.
Edelgard strikes me as a bit low, but because she's such a prominent character in the game. But her personality is like, Alright, so who do we got on the... Everybody's equipped, that's great. What sequence? I usually like my big characters up front. Yeah, Lawrence can hang back. Actually, we should have... Here. Oh, Ignatz is even weaker. Oh, man. I'm not liking the balance of my team at all right now. Okay, we will stick with this. Save it. And time to fight. Does everyone fight at the same time? I thought you'd just bring like 4 or something. Most of the missions are between 10 and 12 people in this game. In older Fire Emblem games, you'd actually manage more, like up to 20 units, and the levels would take hours. So this is actually a little more smaller scale.
Looks like we have company.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Alright, so here we go. Let me show
Looks
you
like
how
the
this
enemy's
works.
going after the casket in the back. Maybe they're going after the Saint's bones? Weird. I'd like to defeat them before they can finish the job.
Defeat the enemy general within 25 turns and protect the casket.
But did you notice? Look closely at the ground. There's some kind of contraption on certain parts of the floor.
Yep, so don't touch those. Don't stand in those spots. And definitely don't mess with that guy. Do not mess with that guy. He is an instant...
Smart move is to
He'll
advance
instantly
while
kill
finding
you, and
the
there's
best
no way to
fighting
beat him right now.
positions we can, based on the enemy's weaponry.
Alright, so...
Stay focused.
That's not gonna reach.
Ready anytime.
Hit that curve shot? Yeah, let's do that. Playing it a little recklessly. Oh, okay, they can't reach. So let me... Okay, I think the only two I really have to worry about right now are just these two guys here. So we'll have...
Stand ready.
I guess Hilda's gonna do it. Yeah.
You lost to me?
Her and her Tonfa.
Who, me?
Nope, she's not gonna reach.
Ready and willing.
You will, though. Dodge it. Yep.
I got this.
Boom.
Won that.
Alright, so he's level 7. Moving on up. That's good. And now let's assess. Alright, so now we can start running people up. And what I'm going to try and do is try and get the lower level people to finish off the encounters, so that the higher level people to weaken enemies and get the lower level people to finish them,
Leave it to me.
so that the lower level characters get most of the XP to kind of even out the squad. Right now it's pretty imbalanced and I'm not liking that very much. Oh.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
I'm getting a really disturbing vibe from that guy. No one go near the evil-looking knight, okay?
Yeah, in particular, I like having a squad where my units are relatively evenly leveled. Okay, so... Alright, so it's just the archer here. So let's get Ignatz there in the line of fire. I know that puts him at risk. That is a risk I'm willing to take. And we'll run Sylvain up. I guess we'll split the team in half. We'll get Claude to go this way. Yeah, we'll split it down the middle. Kind of like this. And Jetta will go... If I go here, that's going to draw the attention this way. No, I don't want that. Go fight Ignatz. We'll run Lawrence up the middle, and you along sort of middle-ish. Yeah, Hilda can stay here. It looks like an intense battle took place here. You found something next to one of the fallen. Nice! Let's send that shit back. Alright, let's see what we get now. So it should just be the archer. Okay, Ignatz can't fight back, I thought. But now the rest of the group is gonna run at me. And let's... Actually, let's start on this side. And Nosferatu. Ooh, I don't like the amount of attackers coming at me from that side, so... Let's go, Weeping. Oh, alright. Get him, Claude. Woof!
It was a good try. Life.
See, yeah, he's doing a little too much. Let's get... Okay, she can take at least the... Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna put her up here. She's gonna get hit at least once. We'll run Sylvain this way. And now let's look back here. Leone. Here's a character I really want to level up. Oh, nice dodge. Great. Okay, so we move Leone over here. She should be able to take this guy out. Easy.
That takes care of that.
Nice. Awesome the Cool, have you ever played any games of this style? Any sort of turn-based strategy games before? Whether it's this, maybe Mario Rabbids, maybe 9, 8, 6. Which does 17 damage here? Steel Lance. Okay. I like that. I'll take it. He might get blown up by the magic guy later, but I don't think he's going to do 32 damage, no. So we should be okay on that front. Closest is probably just XCOM and Darkest Dungeon, which I've mentioned in previous streams. Ah, okay. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, we did have that conversation, and you were a big fan of... Yeah, XCOM's a great game. Do I... Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Lysithea on this side. Wait, how many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need Lysithea over here. Although it's weird to have 2 magic users on that side. I've messed up the distribution of this team. Here, we'll run her there. We'll run Hilda over here. And we'll have me, or Jetta, sorry, go over here. Alright, and who's left? Oh, it's just Raphael. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. How about if we do this and we distribute the fighting? There we go. I like that. Although now my weak... Nice dodge. Ooh, okay, dodged the first, got tagged by the second. If you enjoyed XCOM, did you play XCOM 2 at all? I thought that one was good. XCOM 2. I don't think I liked it as much as the first. And not to say that XCOM 2 was inherently worse. Well, in certain ways it was. I thought it had some really weird technical issues.
I'm still not satisfied.
I had issues with the game crashing. And ran into some weird bugs. I think just some of the units that you were fighting against were more annoying. I found were more annoying anyway. Okay, so she can hit that guy twice, which is good. Ignatz, though. Yeah, let's do this. Yes, when it was free for a weekend. What did you think of XCOM 2?
I feel like I've...
Alright, Leone. Let's go. You can finish this guy, no problem.
Another one down.
Get it, girl. And so who... Yeah, we want to prioritize Lawrence in this exchange. Oh, that's too much. Oh, okay. Hold on. You need to move. You can get out of the way. Just get out of that fight completely. And then we'll use you to blow up... Oh no, she wasn't supposed to kill! That sucks. Okay. Now, what's the situation? Who are my weak characters? Alright, so Sylvain for sure. Ooh, geez, that's a lot of people attacking Sylvain. let's get that curve shot going so I can hit this guy. Please no. Oh, man. Oh, alright, that's fine. I thought the second one was a bit cooler with enemies and weapons compared to the first, but I only played like 3 hours, so I didn't have much to compare. I also only played the first like 5 hours on Xbox 360, so I haven't played much of that either. Okay. There you go, Sylvain. What kind of games do you like to play mostly? Yeah, what are some of your favorites? Just all time.
I like how this feels.
And for me, Fire Emblem as a series is one of my all-time favorites. Between this and Advance Wars were what started me playing turn-based strategy games way back. Yeah, Marianne should take this guy out. But my favorite genres would be like fighting games, which I don't stream much anymore. Ever since I kind of fell out of love with Street Fighter V, it's been hard playing other fighting games. One day, I plan to get back and take it a little more seriously. I just need the right game, you know? Oh, this is not a good matchup for... Yeah, that's not a good matchup at all for our boy. Woo! 22. Okay. If that's not 100% gonna hit, let's do that.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
First-person shooters. I used to play Call of Duty and Battlefield, but now it's more Overwatch and single-player story games that are first-person like Prey. I also like games like Dark Souls. Ah, okay. I have not... Yeah, Overwatch, I think that might have been how you found me. Or was it Tetris? I can't remember. One of those things. But
The reinforcements
I do love Overwatch. I haven't had a chance to play 222 yet.
If they...
Not sure when I'm going to get around to that. It's going to be one of the weekends. But next weekend is actually a Fire Emblem event in Tetris 99 where you can unlock the skin this weekend. So I'm going to be streaming that probably next week. Unfortunately, I can't stream it this week because I'm going to be at Fan Expo this weekend. And OMG, Rollock is amazing. Great! I look forward to it. I want to be able to play DPS without feeling ashamed of playing DPS. I barely played an hour a month, but this week I played for 20 hours on Overwatch. Fantastic.
There's still a...
Yeah, like, I love the idea that you can play any combination of heroes, but it just... I think we know now it doesn't work. One, at the competitive level, we know GOATS is... I've always flexed, but now that I've had a chance to play DPS, I found that's what I'm best at. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
Can I get a duo?
Hey, there we
That's all
go.
there is?
But yes, being able to select from the start that I want to play DPS, I want to play tank, I want to play healer, and then locking people into that, I think just solves more problems than it creates. And it fixes more problems with the current state of the game. Just like, I hate going into maps as a scrub, admittedly, and just like, well, my team is 5 DPS and 1 tank. I already know we are going to lose. And I'm glad that we can get that out. Oh, geez, nope, that's bad too. Claude, can you, like, hit this guy without killing this guy? Nope. You're too OP now. Actually, wait, can we use, like, a weaker blow? No, we cannot. Alright. Oh, nope, didn't want to rewind. That's what I want.
Gotcha.
Also found out I could play Genji after learning some combos on YouTube. Won a deathmatch yesterday. Awesome! I have no idea how to play Genji in this game. Or not this, like the one we're playing right now. I have no idea how to play Genji in Overwatch. Not a clue. Just, I don't understand how you hit anybody with Genji.
You're a big help.
The whole ninja star thing, like you hit them and do no damage with the widespread, or you miss with the 3 straight 3 ninja stars in a line. Oh, okay, the enemy doesn't want to hit. Let's get Leone to the chest. And we'll take some time to regroup here. Okay, got a rusted bow, we can get rid of that. Lawrence, move you up. I spent half an hour in practice range and doesn't feel like much, but it really helps in the long run. Alright. Yeah, I don't really spend that much time in practice range in Overwatch. I'm honestly, I'm only in the practice range. Like, I'm in there as soon as a character comes out, and it's just like, okay, what does each of these buttons do? And then after that, I just use it to sound check the stream beforehand. I pick Reaper, and I know the blasts are some of the louder noises that the game makes. And so I use that to kind of litmus test. Do I have a rank in competitive? At the moment, no. And for the most part, no. I have played competitive. I think there were like 2 seasons where I actually tried competitive, and I didn't do great. I think like at most. Oh, let's sit. Yeah, stop it being so good.
Of course I won.
I think
Nicely done.
I overperformed in my first ever sort of the ranking matches. I overperformed, and I was platinum for like 3 matches, and then I got destroyed and got bumped back down to gold. So that is my history of ranking of Overwatch. Not really much to write home about. We need some health here. Okay, Hilda.
Thanks.
Who's got the key right now, by the way? I need to open that chest. Okay, Sylvain does it. Does. Move you up, and move Claude up as well. Oh, well, that's not too bad a rank. At least not below average. I'm mid-plate myself. Mid-plat. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, I have a weird history with Overwatch in that it was a game that I bought a couple months after launch, and I didn't really get it. I didn't understand the why you would want to pick different heroes. I was just very stubborn, and I said, I like D.Va. I'm gonna play D.Va forever, no matter what. And that really limited my enjoyment of the game. And not to say that D.Va isn't a character worth playing, or isn't fun, because she's absolutely both of those things. But, oh, okay, can we just finish this guy off? There we go. But there was more out there in that game to experience that I just did not see. So I dropped the game for like 2 years. And last year, yeah, at some point last year, my cousin and my cousin got really into Overwatch, and she was like, yeah, we should play this game together and you can stream it. And that's what got me back in. Playing it, giving other characters a shot. I think finding Hanzo and finding Ashe really changed my enjoyment of the game. Haha, I am literally the opposite. I know how to play every hero at a decent level except D.Va. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm good with D.Va. I think she's a lot of fun to play.
I actually won.
And no, I'm not very good at any hero, really, let's be honest. Well, yeah, I guess the ones that I like to use Ashe and Hanzo, D.Va and Wrecking Ball, Mercy, Lucio.
Let's see them handle this.
Okay, that zap wasn't too bad. Ooh, oh, geez, yeah, that was pretty bad. Because now all those characters can't move. Ugh. Get him, Hilda. Well, not decent, but I know how to fill those roles. That's fair.
I'm still a
Woo, look
delicate
at those.
flower,
Look
you
at those.
know.
All those green arrows. Loving it.
How's the...
All the green. Awesome. Alright. Who's my weakest link here? 7, 7, 11, 9. Oh, you have to open the chest. Spirit dust. Nice. 9, 11. Okay. Let's get you, Claude, out of here. You don't need to be here. So it's between Raphael and Marianne. They're about the same, so let's go Raphael on this one.
Should have trained better.
And Hilda, you can start making your way towards the boss. Marianne, let's get you towards the middle, and hopefully you can physique some of the characters on the other side? No. No, you cannot. Okay. We'll just wait there. And with this mage, 7, 9, 6. So we can get... Oh, none of these characters can move, right? Oh, jeez. That's too far. I might regret that. I might regret that. Oh, nice. Please.
Let's give it a try.
Running. Nice.
It could get rough.
She can't blast from that far. Okay. We'll just wait there, and we'll run Leonia this way. Are all the characters in this game unique, or do a lot of them have similar abilities? That's a great question. So, base stats across all of them are different. Like, even across the archers, they're different. And there are some unique abilities that characters start with. But then over time, characters will develop new abilities, and there are reasons like why a Claude is different from an Ignatz. As you can see, like, here, let's, can we pull up the screen with... These are great questions, by the way, awesome and cool. Abilities. So on the bottom left corner, I can't actually highlight those for some... Oh, can I do... Nope. Yeah, so the abilities, the plus 20, the 2, 3, 1... The characters develop those as they go, and then Claude's set is different, and he's got a crown which lets him do different stuff. So yeah, characters start with inherent differences, and then will evolve differently based on how they're played and how you manage them. Okay. I think Lawrence probably needs it more.
Appreciated.
And we've got a crew of magic wielders coming up. Leonie, can you no, she can't finish that plate. So, yeah, Lysithea's, you've had enough. Oh no, Ignatz!
I actually won.
I wanted that kill for Leonie. Okay, that's fine. We'll get her the next one. I want here. Items. Iron bow. Iron Bow's gonna break, but that's okay. I only want him to weaken whoever attacks him, and not to kill. Here we go. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Well, okay, maybe I didn't want Claude to get hit, but... Alright, Leone, can you take this guy out? Yes. Yes, you can.
That takes care of that.
And a bunch of these people can now take their exams as well, which is great. Sylvain up. Ooh. That's not good. Alright, we come up. Boom. So another question for you, Austin McCool. You mentioned school, and it's going to be easy this year. How many more years till your... Is this your final year of, I'm presuming, high school? Maybe it's college? Ooh, that's gonna kill him. Wow. That's... Oof. That's gonna put him in a bad spot. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. YOLO. Yeah, my character hasn't done anything in this fight.
You can't compete with me.
Alright, who can you heal up, Marianne? Assist, heal. Yeah, Claude for sure.
Sorry.
And then we're just gonna have you, Hilda, stand right outside the attack range, and then we will attack all at once. Ooh, Iron Axe for free, nice. Well, I'm not exactly sure what the Canadian equivalent is, but it's like year 10 to 13 of education, but I'm taking it slower, so I'll be finished at year 15 instead, if you understand. Okay. You're at the last year now. Alright, that's all I needed to know. You're at the final year of what I would say high school in my part of the world. I don't know what the terminology is in your neck of the woods, but that's awesome. What are your plans after high school? Do you plan on taking more education, going straight to work, take a year off, travel the world? Okay, no, I want Jet to finish this fight. Oh, okay, I can do that all by myself. Let's do it.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Allow me to demonstrate. As expected.
And there it is.
I'm not setting a very good example.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't... Huh? A sword.
Sorry, I'm taking screenshots here for the inevitable thumbnail that I'm gonna need. There we go. That's the one. Maybe find a job. What line of work were you thinking? For like your career path. Just cut that dude down.
that sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
Bye.
The jerk got away. Was that magic? We can't even chase after it. Hey, Professor, the way that sword is shining, do you think it could be...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Alright, what do we get? We got some extra XP. Nice. I can either work with caring for mentally handicapped people, which I've done a little in the past, or work with computers like IT, programming, game design, etc. Oh, that is a really interesting sort of divergence in career paths there. Very interesting choice you have to make. Well, whatever decision you make, just know that you've always got options, and it's never too late to switch paths. I changed my career. Like, I first went to school. I mean, I think we've talked about this. I went to school for radio broadcasting, worked in that industry for a couple of years. It didn't go the way I wanted, and I ended up switching careers. And then, oh, I'm leaning more towards computer stuff, though. But the other one
the Archbishop
is
will
that
now pass judgment.
the other one is if that isn't for me after all. Okay, that's fair.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack
I have a
on the
point on
Holy
that.
Mausoleum.
I'll share with you in a sec.
It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption.
Yeah, I think depending on where we are, because I need to get ready for the expo
willingly
soon. This
offer
might
your
be
life as atonement for this crime.
the end
No,
of the stream.
This isn't what we were told would happen.
Let's see where this goes, because I
We've
don't
been
want to
deceived.
end the stream with like sitting half an hour
It's no use arguing.
doing like school stuff.
Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait. Please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
I suppose that's that. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. Looks like it was all a plot by the Western Church. It's just too bad that that masked knight who was leading the attack got away. Vanished without a trace.
But why would the Western Church want to attack Lady Rhea?
Why? Take your pick of reasons. Relations with the Western Church aren't exactly friendly. Oh, that's right. Gerald mentioned that you grew up completely isolated from the church. The Church of Seiros is split into a few different branches across Fodlan. The
If you're
Central
just
Church
tuning
is
in,
headquartered
I'm Jeff
right
from
here at Garrett
InThirdPerson.com.
Monk.
Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits.
Then there's the Western Church. Far west from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato had his little rebellion, is the fortress city of Arianrode. It's the strongest fortress in the kingdom. On the other side of it is the headquarters of the Western Church.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship the same goddess as you.
The bishop of the Western Church must be pretty ambitious. Probably hopes to split off completely. In which case, he'd need to weaken the Central Church's influence. Killing Rhea is certainly one way to do that. To the shock of no one, I hear the Knights have been sent to subdue the leaders of the Western Church. We'll probably get a chance to assist.
You're an odd one, aren't you, Professor? How'd you make it this far in life without ever interacting with the church? I can't believe someone like you exists in Fodlan. It's too strange.
If you think that's weird, consider the fact that Rhea hired Teach despite all that. So those guys they caught, they all got the axe, right? That's brutal.
Yep.
Late
Oh,
Professor.
sorry.
Those who cannot be saved must be delivered to the goddess for judgment. Is that not so?
I just want to play that last bit.
Lady Rhea can be rather intimidating at times. In fact, she can be downright terrifying.
Yeah, this is where things with the church start to get weird.
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the Crest Stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the Crest Stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
Alright. Where does this go from here?
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
I will.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war. Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Saros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Saros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted.
Putting a lot of
by
trust in me on
wickedness.
this.
Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea.
Yeah, step back.
There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the
Bum, bum,
Creator?
bum.
The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you? Is that a fact? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine.
Yes, her. The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you.
So anime.
Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
The Sword of the Creator, pulled right from the legends. I finally found it, and yet it ended up in Teach's hands. Could I even use it anyway? Damn it. There's no telling what's to come.
Why would he want it? Claude, what are you not telling me? What did you want with the sword? Okay. So this is probably where we're going to wrap it up. Let me hit save. And before we see what else happens... Okay, we'll wait for that load to happen. And then we will shut her down. Hopefully that saved. I'm going to be very upset if it didn't. But it's time for me to get going. I've got to get ready for Fan Expo, which is happening in Toronto today. I guess it's not too late to buy day passes and stuff. But if you're going to Fan Expo today with me, not with me, but like as well, I hope you guys have a great time. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also at In Third Person. I'm going to be posting pictures throughout the event. In particular, follow me on Instagram because I use the IG stories feature a lot, and I'll be posting a ton of pictures there and videos where I can. So I'll be at a bunch of celebrity panels. I'll see if I can get some pictures and video of Link's Awakening in Luigi's Mansion. Awesome the Cool asks, what's the event about? It's a pop culture event. So it's an event about like comic books, horror, sci-fi, anime, video games. There's going to be some celebrities there, like John Travolta is going to be there. Do I have the site? I can pull it up. Hold on. I think we did this last time. Hold on. Let me pull up the site. I'm going to have to kill the captions here. And I'll do like a very quick run through of what's going on at the show. So if we switch to the computer view, you should be able to see the website now. Oh, I can't see the chat though. Give me a sec. Let me open up the Twitch app so I can see the chat while we talk through this. So yeah, Brendan Fraser is going to be there. John Travolta. Okay, now I can see the chat. So yeah, let me know if you're seeing my computer screen okay. The cast of Saved by the Bell, so Mario Lopez, Mark Paul Gosselaar, Elizabeth Berkley. Also, you might know her from Showgirls. You might be too young to have seen that movie. For multiple reasons, not just because that movie came out a long time ago. There's going to be, yep, you can see it. Great. A number of celebrities: Brendan Fraser, John Travolta, Jeff Goldblum, Jurassic Park, of course, Zachary Levi, the star of Shazam, Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who, Steven Seagal will be there. Bruce Campbell, of course. Anthony Starr, I don't know him. Carl Urban was, I guess, most famously in, I'd say the remake of the Sylvester Stallone movie, Demolition Man, I think it was. Saved by the Bell, people from Star Trek, Mia Farrow, the cast of Smallville, so Tom Welling, Laura Vandervoort, Michael Rosenbaum, and Kirsten Kruk. I know a lot of people had a crush on her back in the day. Edward James Olmos, who I know best as the Selena's dad in the movie Selena. But he's done a lot of stuff. The original RoboCop is going to be there. Wow, even Bruce Campbell, love that guy's movies. Yeah, lots of people will be there. Sean Astin, Corey Feldman. Of course, the group from, I think it's Stand By Me is the big one. Oh, Sean Astin. You might know him as Bob in Stranger Things. He's also in Lord of the Rings as well. We've got voice actors. Really? They put just... Okay, here we go. Greg Sipes and Tara Strong. I love from Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. The current voice of Bugs Bunny is going to be there. Oh, the voice of Princess Zelda, Patricia Somerset, is going to be in the house. Optimus Prime Frank Welker, who's the voice of Megatron. Anime guests, Veronica Taylor, so the voices of Ash, the voices of Brock, Misty, and then Team Rocket's voices are there as well. Gaming guests, so the cast of Red Dead Redemption is going to be here. What gaming guests? Oh, it's just the cast of Red Dead. Comic creators, if you're into comics. Oh, a bunch of people canceled. That's not good. Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee. Those are two huge ones right there. Steve McNiven. Love Greg Capullo's work on New 52 Batman. Humberto Ramos. Neil Adams. Some other big ones. Jason Fabok I know from Batman. Ken Lashley is also he shows up to a lot of the local cons here. I think he lives in the area, which is part of it, but also a great artist in his own right. Gail Simone, I love her writing, particularly Miss Marvel. And yeah, lots of different artists who will be there, signing autographs, doing sketches. Wow, lots of comic talent. And if you like cosplayers, internet select. Let's do very quick rundown. Some other people here. Why is his picture of a child? I love that guy's role in Stranger Things. Because it's a reunion with his co-stars from that movie when they were kids. They're all coming together for this particular con. So that's why they have the pictures of them as kids, even though all three of them have done stuff as adults. So cosplay, this is going to be like Steph's, my wife's big one. Yaya Han, Hall of Fame cosplay legend. I know she loves Ivy Doomkitty. Other names. Yeah, as you can see, lots of cosplayers. I see her a bunch at the show. She's always playing the violin, and then like when someone dressed as that character like walks by, she plays the theme music or music related to that character. Let me see. Couple more categories here. Of course, there's going to be panels. Nintendo's going to be there. Sony and Microsoft should be there. It might be a chance for me to play Gears now that I think about it. Yeah, maybe we'll check that out as well. Internet celebrities, just Vamp. Sci-fi fantasy. We might have seen all these now. Now it's just like doubling up. Yeah, we've seen all those. So let's switch it back. There we go. Is the chat window on my computer? I'll have to fix that next time. But it's going to be a jam-packed weekend. It's running from Thursday through Sunday, and I will be there all 4 days, as I do every year for the last 10 years. It's going to be an awesome show. Definitely follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I will post pictures, especially on Instagram, on IG stories. I'll be posting pictures throughout the weekend of some stuff, and then I'll probably write about it as well on my website at inthirdperson.com. You can see the link right there real quick before it cycles out. But until next time, no stream this weekend because I'll be at the show. I'll post the schedule on Monday. We'll probably be streaming some Fire Emblem and then streaming some Tetris 99 again with the Fire Emblem skin. So lots more Fire Emblem to come. All right. So till next time, I got to get out of here. Thank you so much, Awesome the Cool, for hanging out. Thank you to everybody that came through, dropped by, lurked. I appreciate your company, and I'll see you guys later.